Emergency Center because my husband's cardiologist told him having this museum saved his life.
Because something 20 turned into 40. Now I need to take my health more seriously. The Princeton Emergency Center designed my prevention to be active. So 50 and 60 were being no sweat. Because even though my cholesterol was high, it turned out my arteries are clear. And it's a big relief. Most of your future years, just for peace of mind.
Angel? Thank you. Thank you. Oh, God. I'll be back, guys.
We'll get a camera and all that kind of stuff tomorrow and figure it out. But for me not to be able to help my guys in a bad situation, it takes something. So I couldn't do what I needed to do in the simplest form, and so I asked if there was anything we could do about it, and there was not enough time to be able to do that, and so I would have done anything to stay out there and keep fighting, but I couldn't. So It sucks. Yeah, it wasn't even a hit, honestly. But just when I dropped back and torqued to throw that ball to tip, that's when I felt it. We had someone come free, so I tried to throw it away over his head, and clearly didn't throw it out of bounds. So boneheaded, stupid, like, you know, trying to throw that ball, you know, trying to be legal because I still thought I was in the pocket, but throw it, you know, I can throw it away in front of me. But my reaction was just to throw it away over his head, and it obviously didn't get out of bounds. And so I was trying to throw it away, but they ended up getting a free one. They came out to play, and you know, we didn't execute early, and yeah, we fought back. You know, we started playing better and all those kind of things. But against a team like this, you got to be on it from the get-go. And so we were not on it from the get-go, and that's what happens. You know, you get down to a team like that, it's hard. You know, with the pressures and the different coverages and all that kind of stuff to the games they do, and you know, the timing and all that kind of stuff. It makes it really hard. So felt confident and comfortable in what we were doing. You know, schematically, but they just, you know, they beat us.
There's a lot of things that were obvious in this matchup that you're going to have to work around: the offensive line injuries, the presence of Chris Jones, things like that. You know, something you thought would be effective that wasn't.
Yeah, I mean, he did a great job. You know, Chris, I've played him, I don't know how many times now. He and Spags, you know, he does a great job of, you know, trying to get after your protections, and Chris does a great job of winning. You know, and he's one of the best players in our league, and so I got the utmost respect for him. He knows that. And you know, when you play a guy like that, you know that stuff's going to happen. You know, he's going to win. Good players are going to win. You know, but he was able to get back there and, you know, cause some chaos a couple of times, and they were with the front. But you know, that's going to happen. That's football. I was proud of us that we kept fighting and even had to move some guys after that. You know, we kept playing and went down, scored a couple of times. You know, I thought I was fully confident, and you know, all the way until I got hurt, you know, that we could win that game. But again, going down early to a team like that makes it really hard.
Jerry able to work through injuries, not miss games. Is this similar to anything you had before? You feel like it's going to be enough time?
I just don't know yet. You know, it wasn't like a pain thing. You know, it wasn't like dealing with pain. Like, can you deal with the pain? Then you can go. It's like literally I just can't do what I want to do. And so obviously it's fresh and just happened. But you know me, like, I'm going to do anything I can to make sure I'm there on Sunday.
So that is Saints quarterback Derek Carr explaining the injury that he suffered, an oblique injury. Interestingly, he said he wasn't hurt on the hit. It was as he threw the football, he felt it. And clearly he says he's not doing good, and he doesn't know what this means moving forward. So it really is a bit of the unknown, a gray area. He'll get treatment, but his status for the Saints' upcoming game, I think it's fair to say, is very much up in the air, and they're playing a divisional foe in the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on a short week. And that's going to be a home game for them, but a crucial game, given the fact that they already lost to the Atlanta Falcons. They beat the Panthers, so this is going to be their first go-around against Tampa Bay, and the Tampa Bay team coming off a heartbreaking loss to the Falcons in overtime the previous Thursday. And now, if they have to prepare for steering an offense without Derek Carr, clearly the dynamics drastically change. No disrespect to Jake Hader, but he's raw, doesn't have nearly as much experience, and doesn't have the same level of chemistry with the first team that Carr has. So that's definitely going to be a development to watch in the coming days. And it doesn't help that it's going to be a quick turnaround. And we tend to read into everything: words, imagery, facial expressions. Listening to what Derek Carr had to say, it didn't come across as very encouraging. And I'm not blaming Derek Carr. It's refreshing to hear a player be up front as opposed to keep everything close to the vest. But I think he was forthright in admitting right now, if you were probably to ask him, does he think he's going to play on Sunday? I would lean towards his answer probably being no. But treatment can change things drastically. He even said if there was more time left in the game, maybe he could have been given something to help him get through the game. But without assistance, he's telling you there was no way he could conduct the basics of quarterback play. And that's more of a reason why New Orleans needs to be able to run the football. Whether Derek Carr or Jake Haener is under center Sunday against Tampa Bay, they have to have some semblance of a ground attack. It's not as if they don't have the personnel. Alvin Kamara is one of the most talented running backs in the NFL. And he did damage as a receiver. He had 6 catches for 40 yards. But he was their second leading receiver, which I think tells you an awful lot. He had 11 carries for 26 yards. And Kamara has been fantastic this season. He's been doing plenty of damage. But Kansas City, which in fairness has the #1 rushing defense in the NFL, they weren't giving them a centimeter to work with. And if you don't have a run game and you have to consistently throw, what do? You become predictable for Kansas City. Derek Carr was only sacked once, but you know what's more telling? Chiefs had 9 quarterback hits. So they were wearing him down. They were making him feel it. And I thought Carr brought up another interesting point when he said, when you don't come out immediately and make a statement against a team like this, you have to play catch up, you don't stand a chance. And that's why that early interception, he described what he was thinking. Clearly, he said he was trying to throw the ball away. But it's off his back foot, momentum going the opposite direction. It was a head scratcher. He needed to put more mustard on the throw. He did it. And you want to say, well, it was equivalent to a punt because the Chiefs took over at around the 20-yard line. Yeah, but the reason why I disagree with that sentiment, and I don't like when people say it's the equivalency of a punt, is it's a lost possession, though. That's why it's a killer. It was first down. If Derek Carr threw that interception on 4th down, I would say, okay, the chances were low that you were probably going to continue the drive anyway. You turned the ball over on 1st down. You had a fresh set of downs. Nobody said you had to go for the home run, and you're in Kansas City territory. Maybe you walk away with a field goal. So that's what I mean with a lost possession. You cost yourself points. And then what happens is the Chiefs turn around, they score a touchdown, you're in an 0-7 hole. And the game's barely got it underway. And did things get somewhat interesting, as Derek Carr mentioned, when it was 16-13? After he was able to connect with his tight end Foster Moreau from 6 yards out, they missed the extra point. Okay, so you're within 3. And then on the ensuing possession, the Chiefs go 5 plays, 68 yards, score a touchdown. So Kansas City always had an answer. And that was the play when it was a direct snap to Travis Kelce and he pitched it over to Xavier Worthy, who ran in for a score. The trickery, the creativeness, the timing could have not been better executed from Kansas City's perspective. Speaking of Worthy, we'll step aside. When we come back, we'll hear from the young wide receiver for the Chiefs, who didn't have a monster game, but made sure to punch it in when they needed it the most. We'll get his perspective on how dangerous this team is. The fact that they're 5-0, and we easily could argue they haven't even come close to playing their best football yet. And what is the old story? Better to finish the season strong than start the season in the same manner. You don't want to cool off. You want to build progressively to the high point. Well, I think Kansas City is subscribing to that school of thought. And we'll get more into that as we move forward here on Channel 88. Right now, let's get you caught up with everything else happening around the league. Here is the latest 2-minute drill.
SiriusXM NFL Radio, 2-minute drill.
They had to work for it, but the Chiefs still unbeaten.
There's the snap, the handoff going to Hunt over the guard, the 5 on the hash mark. He goes in for a Kansas City touchdown. A run of 5 yards for the former Chief, and back with Kansas City, Kareem Hunt takes it in. The Chiefs cash in on the Derek Carr interception and have an early lead with 6.5 to go in the first quarter.
Westwood One Sports is heard on SiriusXM. Kareem Hunt's touchdown highlighted a 102-yard day, his first 100-yard rushing game since November 2020.
Patrick Mahomes threw for 331 yards as the Chiefs outgained New Orleans 460 yards to 220 on their way to a 26-13 win over the Saints, who moved 5-0 on the season. New Orleans quarterback Derek Carr left the contest in the fourth quarter with an oblique injury. Before the matchup, multiple outlets reported that Kansas City receiver Rashee Rice is likely done for the season due to the knee injury he suffered in Week 4, though the issue isn't as severe as first believed. Elsewhere, Texans receiver Nico Collins week to week with the hamstring he injured in Sunday's win over the Bills. Collins currently leads the NFL in receiving. Braintree, Massachusetts police confirmed that Patriot safety Jabril Peppers was arrested on Saturday morning on assault and cocaine possession charges. Peppers did not play in Sunday's loss to the Dolphins due to a shoulder injury. The Buccaneers relocating their operations to New Orleans ahead of their Sunday matchup with the Saints.
All right, who's in the chat, guys?
Expected midweek landfall of Hurricane Milton. Cardinals guard Will Hernandez suffered a season-ending knee injury. For Sirius XM NFL Radio, I'm Jeremy Cooper.
Sirius XM NFL Radio. Barbara is a real Prevagen user, and this is her story.
I'm Barbara, and I'm from St. Joseph, Michigan. I'm a retired school librarian. I'm also a library board trustee, a mother of two, and a grandmother of two. I like to be healthy. I exercise a lot. I eat in a very healthy manner. I was working full-time, taking care of an ailing husband full-time. In short, I had an awful lot on my plate. Basically, I thought that my memory wasn't as good as it had been. I needed all the help I could get. I saw the commercials for Prevagen. I started taking it, and it helped. I noticed my memory was better. There was definite improvement. I take a supplement for my heart. Why not one for my brain? I've been taking Prevagen for a little over 5 years.
Prevagen is available in stores everywhere without a prescription. Based on a clinical study of subgroups of individuals who are cognitively normal or mildly impaired, this product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Testimonialists was compensated for their time.
Attention small business owners. Do you need funding for your business? At LendSync.com, we provide revenue-based working capital programs from $20,000 to $1 million. So whether it's funding for inventory, equipment, expansion, payroll, or other needs, seek no more. All it takes is just one simple application to access over 100 funding products that are powered through our breakthrough AI-enabled lending platform to get you the best options in today's marketplace. If you've been in business for at least 1 year with monthly revenue of at least $50,000, you can receive the business funding you need when it matters most, regardless of your personal credit score. Funds in your account in just 24 hours with no collateral, no payment penalties, and no restrictions on how you use the funds. There's no obligation and zero out-of-pocket costs. So apply for the business funding you need today at LendSync.com. That's LENDSEEK.
Wait, Sandy, Archie, and Jan all have something in common. Late-stage colon, prostate, and breast cancers that didn't have targeted treatment options. And Venus Precision Technology has given them their lives back. I'm Dr. Dino Prado, and I personally welcome you to utilize our Precision Second Opinion and discover if Invita is right for you. Visit us at Invita.com.
Price based on multi-billing for a 10-year term policy for a healthy, non-smoking 44-year-old male paid active portrayal.
Dude, guess how much I paid for a $1 million term life insurance policy?
Gotta be at least $150 a month. Wrong, my friend. I got coverage through Ethos. Only $69 a month, and I didn't need a medical exam. Just answered a few easy health questions. That's impressive. But shocked you have life insurance. But you don't. Come on, man. You have a wife and kids. What if something happens to you? Trust me, or better yet, check out some of their reviews. Ethos is A+ rated on the BBB and excellent on Trustpilot. Once you sign up, they can start your coverage the same day with policies as low as $1 a day. Wow, I'm sold. I'm signing up right now. Ethos, a fast and easy online experience. Policies for
make you defend all dimensions on the field. And of course, there's the play call. And you got a glimpse of that based on the highlight we just played. Travis Kelce, got right there. He's playing quarterback, and Worthy operates as the running back. So, Xavier Worthy, who I'm sure is going to have more and more opportunities now moving forward, especially with Rashid Rice there. And we know how fast he is. And 3 catches for 25 yards, but he was on the ground. And he found the pacer. I caught up with him shortly after the victory, and I started off the conversation by continuing how the team is 5-0. And what does that say about how dangerous this team is, as well as how balanced they are?
I mean, man, it just shows the resilience we have, man. The fight. We got a lot of guys down, so a lot of guys got to step up, and I feel like we're doing that.
What jumped out to me about tonight's game was the creativeness on offense. Not that that's anything new, but the utilization of multiple tight ends on your touchdown, lined up in the backfield when Travis Kelce pitches it to you. What does it indicate and say about what Andy Reid can tap into this roster?
Coach Reid, he's so creative, man, as you guys know. Just find a way to get guys the ball, like me, Juju, J. Watt, a lot of the guys, Nico. So just his creativeness just to get guys the ball to space.
On your touchdown, Travis Kelce was in the quarterback position.
TaxTiger is a company which operates based on good debt control. Do you have an IRS problem? Call us today at 1-800-IRS-9196 for a free consultation. 1-800-IRS-9196 or visit us online at taxtiger.com.
Do you suffer from plantar fasciitis, back, knee, or hip pain? It's Stu Sakowitz, owner and inventor of Pine Valley Orthotics. We hand make them in New Jersey, and thousands of golfers from all over the country have called to tell me how amazing they feel. $99, and if I can't make your pain go away, I will happily refund your money. Call me at 866-443-7463. I even answer my own phone. Or go to PineValleyOrthotics.com. Your feet will thank you as much as I do.
Basketball Beyond with Coach K is now available as a podcast only on the SiriusXM app, free for most subscribers. Download it today and tap podcast.
This is the last pick and the first pick. Got the win yesterday. Had a great run early. Oh my God. Shot out of a can.
We started the game on a 2-play, 75 touchdown drive.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
He is. He runs like a slot receiver. I mean, here it is. There it is. He threw a big pass to Trey McBride, the tight end, and they keep it on the edge.
He throws his hand up 40 yards down the field. He throws his hands up 40 yards from the end zone with 3 guys around him. That's what's unbelievable.
He knew he was gone. That's where he is special. There's no doubt. His acceleration.
There it is. He gets the corner, and the hand is up. And he knows you're not going to catch me.
Yeah, pretty incredible. Big game for them. Certainly a big game. A game that I will say felt like they shouldn't have won. A game where you felt like the 49ers outplayed them, right? 49ers moved the ball, did some good things there, but moments we get in the division. I know. And I think in both games, there's moments where, wait, we have a chance here to really put that team in a tough spot and control the game and maybe go up 3 scores and do all that. And then they kind of find a way to mess that up and let the team hang around, and all of a sudden they lose. And that's what happened in the Rams game. That's what happened in the Cardinals game. And then here's the other big issue with the 49ers right now. They can't score touchdowns in the red zone. They're settling for field goals more than ever before that I can remember in San Francisco. So then you're settling for field goals, and then you lose your field goal kicker to a high ankle sprain, and then they get down there in field goal range and have to go for it on 4th and 24 on the 27-yard line because they can't do that. A little bit bad luck there, certainly, but not capitalizing in the big moments to stomp teams out, kind of control games, letting them hang around, and we know how that works out.
It's amazing to me how every team doesn't have a guy on the roster they know can find a guy who might have a shade of ability, and they'd spend time developing him just in case. Because even though it's a small chance you're going to lose that guy, if you do, you better have somebody else who can do it, like a Justin Reed.
Yeah,
you have somebody else.
Position guy, there you go. He can kick
Somebody who
first.
loves it, somebody in the room. Exactly.
Right.
They've got the Seahawks on a short week, and Nick Bosa and others said we're glad because this gives us a chance to try to, wipe the nasty taste out of our mouths. They go to Seattle. They got the Chiefs after that at home. They got the Cowboys, and they got a bye. And when are they going to get Christian McCaffrey back? Yeah, the window's open for him to return. He's not reportedly coming back this week. They can use it for Kansas City or Dallas. And at the latest, if they don't have him back after the bye, then that's when you start wondering, is he just not playing at all this year?
It's concerning. And, you know, like I said last night a little bit during our football.
What's up, Kevin?
Do they miss him? Of course they do. He adds a whole different element to their offense. If you talk to a defensive coordinator who's preparing for the 49ers, they will tell you if Christian McCaffrey's not playing, it's a totally different call sheet. Because of all the things they can do with him in the passing game, it changes how you have to approach them. Little more the point we make where, hey, Jordan Mason's a really damn good player. He's showing he's a starting caliber right now. But he's similar to Christian McCaffrey. Some of these runs he breaks out, and you go, ooh, that's a nice 20-yard run. I go, well, McCaffrey has another gear. That goes 60 to the house, right? So there's been that football team doing it great. They're certainly, in my opinion, the best 2 or 3 in the league. But red zone struggles, inopportune turnovers, just like we saw in this one. It's 23-10. They got the ball to start the third quarter. Tip-pass interception. You know, the Cardinals close the gap late in the game. They drive right down the field, toss sweep to Jordan Mason. They're inside, the 15-yard line. He fumbles. Lets the Cardinals have a chance to get back in the game and win it. So not putting teams away like we saw. And, yeah, that's where Hufanga being injured, Javon Hargrave injured, no Dre Greenlaw, beat up people on the offense, and McCaffrey, all have hurt the 49ers right now.
And 0-2 in the division, 0-3 in the conference. That's not good for Ty Vikers as they scramble to try out for the postseason. All right, Packers, Rams. Packers back on the right track to get the win, 24-19 at LA. Rams are a team where you can't overlook them. They're capable of beating you, but more often than not, you're going to find...
Figure out how to attack you, the other team goes, wait, this is what they're doing to us, and then they don't have any more answers for you. But man, I mean, they had the Packers on the ropes a little bit. Another team leading in the third quarter, and the fumble by Kyron Williams really kind of changed the game around.
Yeah, we actually have to take a break. I think we still have 3 more segments to jam in, not 2. Usually it's 2.
Way to go. Packers and
we'll be right back so we can say
we'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Ultimate Country Boy. Hey y'all, it's Luke Bryan. I'm bringing you Country Boy Radio, my very own show, celebrating my new album, Mind of a Country Boy. Guys and girls, you're going to hear all the tracks from my new album, my stories, from making the record, and some of my friends are coming up. Luke Bryan's Country Boy Radio.
Free for most subscribers. Download it today and tap podcasts to see the best collection of podcasts in one place.
Now, they have combined Bo Nix, Caleb Williams, and Jane Daniels for 3 wins in 5 weeks. That's the second most since the merger, and the record was 1987 when everyone was a rookie during the strike.
Right.
So
Not a
that's
real
an
one.
aberration.
Right. Listen, it's impressive, and I think it's something that we're going to continue to see.
All right, we have to go back to break because we still have 2
is it?
segments to do.
What
I'm sorry.
segment?
We'll be right back. We told you. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Rushing the Field, a weekly national college football
What's
show
gonna be
hosted
next,
by
Evan?
Joshua Perry and myself, Nicole Auerbach.
Join us every week as we discuss the latest news in college football and preview the best matchups of the week.
And of course, break down all of our craziness.
Oh, there's never a shortage of that on Saturdays.
So come hang with us each Thursday on Rushing the Field on NBCSports.com, the NBC Sports YouTube page, or any...
Where's the fuck? Building 7.
Attention investors, there's a major real estate correction happening. I'm investing in it. You should too. My name's Greg Cornell, CEO of Cornell Capital. Institutional quality real estate that's guarded by responsibility for investors just like yourself. You get all the benefits of great real estate without any of the headaches. I found a deal, negotiate, buy it, improve it, collect the rent, and on the 15th, distribute cash flow to our investors. We have a proven model distributing over $300 million to our 13,000 investors. At Cardone Capital, we target 12 to 15% IRR, 6% cash flow, and we buy the best markets, best location, below replacement reimbursement costs, and cash flow positive at close. To see if you qualify, go to CardoneCapital.com. That's CardoneCapital.com to see if you qualify.
Individual results may vary. There's no guarantee that past performance will be indicative of future results. Invest wisely. See full disclosure at CardoneCapital.com.
Hi, it's Lucas Glover, six-time winner on the PGA Tour. I wanted to tell you about the putter that completely changed my life as a golfer. I think it can change yours too. I struggled with putting for a very long time. Nothing I did seemed to work. Last year I switched to a Lab Golf Broomstick putter and won back-to-back PGA Tour events for the first time because of my putting. With the Lab Golf putter, I was able to be an athlete, focused entirely on the line and the speed. Instead of being cautious, I could be aggressive. Lab Golf putters will help you do that too, thanks to their technology that keeps the putter square to your arc. It's called lying of balance, LAB, and you have to feel it to believe it. It doesn't matter if you use a standard length putter or a broomstick-like mode. The Lab Golf putter makes putting simpler because it's the only putter that stays square by itself. Head to labgolf.com and give it a try. You'll be glad you did. And Lab will hook you up with a 10% off if you use my code, Lucas Glover.
Got the Saints. I do. I got the Chiefs.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
You got them, I think, covering nonetheless.
I got the Saints covering with the Chiefs.
But I think the Saints are going to pose some problems for this Kansas City football.
I thought the Saints were going to win until I realized the game wasn't being played in New Orleans. It took me a few days last week to realize.
Yeah, well,
I'm glad I figured it out.
It's week 5 Monday night.
This will be fun. Enjoy the game, and we'll see everybody on Tuesday.
See you tomorrow.
You'll see him next Monday. Sasquatch. Sasquatch out? No, I got to do that.
Guys, a big sports weekend. I don't know if we're going to be able to fit it in today. We may have to do another hour. Think about it. College football, nice call by you, Dan. Look at Minnesota, USC. Now, at first they didn't call the touchdown. Great news. It took a little while. It took a long while. But they corrected it. And then a lot of people thought Cal's can't. It's kind of a goofy play. What is that? Yeah, it's kind of. By the way, did you hear the voice there? That was Reese Davis, who was doing like triple duty. He hosted College Game Day, which was on the West Coast, so he called it like whatever cracked on before it cracked on. Then he kicked out, and Reese Davis threw a sore throat. Good job by him. Here's the biggie though. Man. Now watch what they do after the celebration. I do have every information there. Like, watch what they shout.
say, what's going on? You wanna try? We can't open this. Boom.
I paid $18 in
I mean, yeah, you look very nice here. Did everybody see all that?
So we were talking about how The Mask is one of my favorite, and the drummer knew all the lines. Wow, look at that.
Somebody stop me. Oh, look at this thing. Shooty was smoking.
Dude, I love this suit. This is like from The Mask.
Doesn't it look nice? What's your favorite line from that movie?
I like the part when I forgot what he says, but they're honking at him, and he's like, "Oh, I think he wants me to move," or something like that.
He wants to communicate.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's what it is. I think he wants to communicate, and then he's like, he's all like, this is like.
Yes.
Let's go. Love you, Peter. I'll be right there. Let's go spin, boys.
I mean, yeah. Sherry, thank you for the roses.
The easiest pozole you're ever gonna make? Come on, I'm gonna show you how. All you need is pork, water, hominy, and the magic. My daughter, son-in-law, and grandkids are coming over for dinner, and so I wanted to make something that I knew she was gonna love. She loves pozole. This is so good. I made it, she happened to be out of town when I made it the last time, but it is 6 cups of water, 4 pounds of pork meat. I have a little over 5 in there, and my crock pot's big, and I thought it was great last time. I kind of added a little extra to it. And then 25-ounce can of hominy. I didn't see that size. I saw like huge sizes and small sizes. So I'm gonna have about 30 ounces of hominy in mine because those are 15-ounce cans. And the only other thing you add is one of these bombs. You get 2 in a bag, so we're on number 2 here. But don't worry, I have backups. This smells incredible. The minute you open the package, let's get that baby out. That is a beautiful ball of spices. We are gonna get that in the pot with all the other ingredients. Let's do that now. First thing, drain and rinse your hominy.
It's over with, Gloria. I was working. I was doing some door dashing, but it's dead. It died down, so I'm just gonna come home. So I'm just gonna end the live.
Tokyo is one of the safest cities I've ever been in. One of my favorite things so far. Instead of going to places that people recommend, literally just walk the streets and find something. 2, it's super clean. One of the cleanest places I've ever been in my entire life. This is a public restroom in my hotel. I used to jump on an Uber, but instead of jumping on an Uber, I just want to walk the streets and jump on the train. Look, bro, it's so quiet. I'm probably the loudest person, and I'm whispering. Train station. And the train stations are so clean. And there's vending machines everywhere too outside the internet. We bought a thing called a speaker car, and you can use it to get on trains, to buy.
No. No, not tonight.